Hello guys, thank you so much for joining me on this evening. We appreciate you guys for being here with As Above, So Below. We're talking about Jupiterian energy. Y'all know this is my day of power. Y'all know I'm here with the magic, the conjure, the knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you for being a part of my YouTube family, my Instagram family, as well as my Facebook family and TikTok family. Hello to each and every one of you guys that are being notified that Apostle Ely is live once again on this day, where we here to get us some understanding about this thing called magic. Now, what I do for you and each and every one of you guys, I teach universal laws. Don't matter you have an Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lukumi, Congo, Palo, whether you're a mystic, Ajay, this is the world for you because I'm here to share information. What's up there, Jazz? My Sagittarius from Georgia. Then I got my Gemini from South Africa. Then I got Chris, my Sagittarius from Philadelphia. Then I got my Boaz, and I mean just what I said, my Pisces. All right, we got Danielle Gregory Aquarius in the house, Alabama. To each and every one of you, if this is your first time on my live, post your zodiac sign and where you from. Y'all know I like to know where my listening audience is coming from. Now, I like to say it like this. If you here for the magic, you're in the right place. If you here for a form of fashion, this ain't the place. You understand? My lives are for grown people. All right, Sagittarius from Memphis. Welcome to my world. My name is Apostle Ely. What's up there to each and every one? You got Mama Susan in the house. We got Natasha Foster, my Aquarius from North Carolina. Appreciate each and every one of you guys. What's up there? What's that? My Taurus from that Dallas? Okay, there. What it be? And then we got my Keisha over here as well, Scorpio. I got me an Aries from New York City. All right. Now, I want to say this, y'all. We here for the magic, right? Melanated to the seventh power. You understand? I appreciate it. To all of my Christian buddies, before y'all start y'all tomfoolery, these are the cards that I read from. The 72 names of God. All right, Aquarius from Florida. I'm in Florida. All right, I'm in Florida. My church is in Florida as well. Now, we are here for the conjure. Okay? So, like I said, the reason why I teach it like this, if I teach universal laws, we don't get into who baked what, who fried, who grilling, and we here to learn about magic. Now, if you're a Christian, you can stay a Christian and still learn something. You an Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, that you heavyweight, you lightweight, you just started out, you're lost in the sauce, I'm still here to shed some light on this thing called spirituality. I've been doing this since I was a child. I'm 50 years old. I was born with my gifts, but I have been practicing and learning up under my spiritual dad since I was 13. I had other teachers before 13, but my point is I have been molded for this work, prepared for this work, and I'm out here on this social media platform, not looking for validation, just sharing some love, sharing some knowledge to people that are looking for the truth. Okay? Now, what's up, Mary Bond? Thank you for being with us. Now, I want to say hello to my Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Capricorn, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Libra, and Virgo. Somebody would say, well, why do you deal with astrology and I practice hoodoo? It doesn't matter what vehicle you drive. If you're a good driver, whether you're on a bicycle or a moped or on a truck, you're a good driver. The same thing applies when it comes to the ATRs. If you don't know your energy, your ashe, and your chi when you stepping into the ATRs, whether it's hoodoo, voodoo, Santeria, Lukumi, Palo, you still gonna be lost. Learn your energy and learn your ancestry, and you are half the battle is already won. I'm gonna say that again. If you love the Orishas, the Loas, the Nkisi, more than you love the God that lives on the inside of you, that's a problem. If you love them more than you love the ancestors that have been with you the whole entire time, if the Orishas walk off from you, your ancestors not going to walk off from you. Oh, y'all ain't trying to hear me. If the Impungo walk off from you, the ancestors will not. They have a vested interest in thine because you are the ancestor. Come on here, somebody. So if you want to learn real magic and why I go through these channels this way, there's an order to your success when it comes to conjure. I told y'all, I did some teaching this morning. We're going to learn some magic, okay? What's up there, my goat? Cassandra. Yes, baby. And then Taisha got me a touch on my nipple. Aquarius in the house. That's right. We are the ancestors. You are your DNA. You are you are the structure of the spiritual world. Okay. How do you all those voices and ancestors? Now, the reason why some of you struggle with hearing the ancestors, first of all, spending time with thine self, understanding your voice, and then you will understand. Now, every person has an ancestor that is the head. Everybody has the head ancestor. That's the one that's the boss. Out of all your ancestors, it's a boss there. Okay? The reason why a lot of you guys get confused, because you make friends with everybody else before you make friends with self. I'm going to say that again, real slow. Just like you do your natural world, you do your spiritual world. You make friends with everybody else before you make friends with yourself. Know thine self. When you know your voice, you will know the voices of others that commune with you. This is the time where most people do not want to put in time. They put in time learning about everything else. The moon, the stars, the Orishas, the Loa, but they do not spend time, male or female, gay, straight or bi, rich or poor, fat or skinny. You do not spend time learning thyself. And that is more important than anything before you do any conjure outside of self. That's real talk, y'all. If somebody teaching you anything else, you're doing it wrong. You're putting the cart before the horse. All right? Now, as promised, my subject tonight, we're going to talk about this and get into some good conjure and some deep conjure, okay? My subject is sugar and spice and everything nice. Yes, baby. We're going to learn some real good conjure on tonight. This is my day of power. This is about wisdom. This is about philosophy and utilizing these old, this ancient wisdom in order to live a better life. Whether you in hoodoo, voodoo, Santeria, Lakumi, and how to break hexes, curses, and jinx in your life just by insight. Just by having a better understanding. Now, first of all, before I talk about anything else, I want to talk about this resin here. It's called alum. Alum. A-L-U-M. I want to talk about alum because I want to teach you. There's more than one way to cleanse. Now, I do have a bigger piece of alum that I keep at the front door, but I brought it here. Y'all know I'm Apostle Ely. I am extra. So I have alum here. I have bigger pieces other places, but I want to work with this alum. Now, alum, and they say alumbre to some people. They say, now, how you use alum? The same way that you would utilize an egg. We talked about the lemon. We talked about the coconut. The reason why you want to use an alum, we want to talk about alum because this illuminates any dark space that a spirit, that is a negative spirit, a harmful energy, that can hide. Now I want to read this. Alum has inherent properties to congregate the desired waves of an inferior levels. Alum is associated with the voids in the atmosphere, the mental body. Voids are spaces between worlds. This is when they tell you that in the closet, in those dark spaces, this stuff right here, if you place this on yourself and you do it just like you would do an egg, anytime you would do any type of cleansing on self, this pulls any voids or any, oh, you back, thank you for being. What's up, that Sister Breakout? Now, I would utilize this with a conjurer. This can be utilized for an individual that has been initiated. This is somebody with experience. I would do this because when you pull these energies up, you got to know how to get rid of them. Okay? It is like taking a laxative and you're not ready. I'm going to say it again. Working with alum is like taking a good laxative and you're not prepared. Okay? It's like you going, taking the laxative, and then you gonna go to work. That ain't no wisdom. If you are not ready to remove any spirit or energy in your life, and you're not prepared for when your stuff comes up, because a lot of times we don't realize we don't pick up spirits, whether somebody casting it on us or whether somebody you just went in the wrong spaces and picked up energy, especially if you're an earth sign or water sign. Y'all easily, let me tell y'all something. I be giving y'all free game. It don't matter if you're a Christian. All you need to know is your water sign or earth sign or those placements in your astrology chart that have those water signs or earth sign. You are easy to pick up negativity. And you need to learn how to cleanse, or get a cleansing from somebody that is a professional. Okay? So when you cleanse yourself, this stuff right here picks up things that are in the atmosphere, in the mental realm. This is, if you don't know how to cast down those imaginations. All right, Darius got you, son. He got reversal, stop gossip, and money instant. I got all kind of stuff over here. Hold on. I'm just writing on another piece of paper. Darius. Reversal, stop gossip, and money. Now let me explain this, because I don't want nobody to say Apostle Ely told me to go and buy some alum and I did what he told me and it didn't work. Without the anointing, without spirit, without activation, it is the same thing these people do when they go get fruits and vegetables and place them out for their rituals, for the spirits, and they don't know who's consuming that energy. The purpose of utilizing spiritual tools is to make them spiritual. Okay? Can I say it again? Real slow. The purpose of utilizing any spiritual tools is to be activated on a spiritual level to perform. Now, when you want to illuminate your pathway and you want to see something that is hidden, some people use St. Clara and this same stuff, because it will illuminate. It is light energy. It is light frequency. And no matter where darkness is or a low-level spirit is, this is something similar to... I'm eating that ginger. It's so good. What's up, Shamari? It is like fumigating your apartment or your car with those foggers. It is going to drive out the roaches and the pests. This is why I say, do not work with this or get your spiritual leader or spiritual practice to activate this for you if you're not ready for the roaches. If you're not ready for the lizards, the critters. Because there are certain things that you have picked up in your energetic field that you may not be aware of. You might think you are clean until you start working with this stuff. You might think you're okay until you start working with this stuff. Because this is going to illuminate. If you have a hidden enemy, and we are working with this alumbre or alum, and if I pray certain prayers over this alum, I should say. If there's a hidden enemy or hidden work, whether they placed it on the ground for you, whether they put it in the air for you, whether they release it through fire or through water, this is going to illuminate their hand. This is why I like conjuring. I take that back, I just told a lie. This is why I love conjuring. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all why I love me some conjuring. When they out there lying about what they ain't doing. When they saying what they ain't doing. When their energy don't lie. Energy don't lie. I don't care if you're in hoodoo, voodoo, Christian, Ajay, witch, your husband, your wife, if Shango is against me, it's going to show up. You can be the dog. You can be the squirrel. I got on the corner of my house over here a woodpecker. I ain't judging it. But a woodpecker trying to make a nest in the corner of my house. What's up, Sag from New York? Alumbre. I love myself some conjure. Because people can act, I don't care how close their ears to you. I don't care how far away they are to you. If they are hiding their hand, alum. That's why you need to be a practitioner or somebody very skilled. Because once their hand is revealed, once you see that hand that they didn't want you to see, once you see that mouth they didn't want you to see, once you see them eyes they didn't want you to see, once you see that connection, once they have been revealed, y'all know what roaches do when they be revealed. Come on here, somebody. All right. So when I talk about conjure, thank you so much. I appreciate all the love. I see y'all over there on TikTok showing out. All right. Don't forget to join my YouTube family. Now, why is this important? Why I'm even taking our time to talk about this? All day I've been talking about conjure on my day of power. Because a part of you getting dominion, a part of you walking in the divine energy or your ashe, is that you got to know the hidden spaces in your life that you're not paying attention to. This is why I love doing shadow reading. I love looking in the dark. I tell people all the time, yes, Satan loves me too. Yes, sir. Satan, your mama, your daddy, he really loves you. We appreciate him too on them cold nights. So we thank God for each and every one of you guys. So when you think about conjure and spirituality, cleansing, this is why we do these things. We do these things because revealing the truth. Let me explain something to y'all. When it comes to social media, guys, I want you to understand, you're not out here to impress nobody. You're out here to share knowledge, wisdom, understanding. People can feel how they feel. Christianity, you understand? But this is why I love conjure. This is why I like to understand energy. This is why it just came to our lives. Is this Ephod? No, I don't practice Ephod or universal laws. But I do conjure. And I teach universal law, which is applicable to you no matter what you practice. And I'm going to explain why. Now, there's a herb that every Orisha loves. This is something I'm going to talk about tonight. If you're a devotee or you're initiated, when we're giving our offering, conjure is calling on spirit. That's all conjure is. Summoning spirit. Just like when you say, in the name of Jesus, I call up in the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. That's conjure. Anytime you say, I'm Yemiya. My mother is Medifun Oya. Medifun Yemiya. I think that might be Minister Mario's mother, because in Palo, his mother is Madriagua. But Yemiya, all of our mothers, really, to be honest with you. She's Queen of the Waters. Okay. Now, I want to talk about this on tonight. I'm be coming from Jeremiah. So we do conjure in the church, in black households. Absolutely. Been doing it for years. That's all we do. We don't call it. Y'all got to remember, just because you don't call something what it is, don't mean it ain't what it is. A lot of times because we don't label certain operations that we do in the church as conjure, as spell casting, as invocation, you know what I'm saying? It don't mean that ain't what we doing. You know what I'm saying? We got our own names depending on what we practice, but at the end of the day, you're doing the same thing. Just like sometimes people say, well, I told a white lie, a little white lie. It's still lying. Yeah. So let's talk about it. Utilizing the Bible. The reason why I possibly utilize the Bible, because I want all of my Christian buddies to know, do not demonize any of the ATRs, because this came right out of Egyptology, Kemet. This is a knockoff. So a lot of the wisdom and insight in here came out of Egyptology. Y'all know they believe in necromancy and working with the dead and nature and science. Love it. Sorcery. Okay. So at the end of the day, this is what I utilize to teach most of us, because most of us have all been touched by Christianity. So that's why I utilize it more effectively than the rest. Now, it says Jeremiah 31, 3 through 4. This is universal. It says, "For lo, the days come, saith the Lord, that I will bring," you might call him Oladamari, you may call him Mighty and Zombie, El Shaddai, Jehovah, whatever you call God, but call it, or call her, Hathor. "I will bring again the captivity of my people, Israel and Judah, saith the Lord, and I will cause thee to return into the land that I gave to thy fathers, and they shall possess it." Here we go. "And these are the words that the Lord spake." Wait a minute, I read the wrong one. 30. Wait a minute, I read 31. My bad. I read 30. Apologize. It says, "The Lord hath appeared of old unto me, saying, Yea, I have loved thee with an everlasting love. Therefore with loving kindness have I drawn thee. And again I will build thee, and thou shalt be built. O Virgin Israel, thou shalt again be adorned with thy timbrels, and shalt go forth in the dances of them that make merry." Now, the reason why I want to talk about this, everywhere you go, I don't care what denomination you in, it don't matter what ATR you in, everybody talking about love, right? Everybody talking about this powerful chaos energy. Everybody talking about the most powerful force in the universe is love, right? And it says, "Through love and kindness have I drawn thee." To all of you that claim to be a goddess or god or a priest or a priestess, there's a certain frequency, there's a certain vibration that you must carry in order to enhance the power of spirit in your life. And one of the things that people think it is, now remember, love is a chaos, dark matter energy. This is why you cannot control love. Love is intoxicating. People say all the time, love make you do strange things. Love make you, you could say no, but love will make you do a yes. You understand? You will tell them you're not going, and because of that love, you will do it. If you have a true passion of love for something or someone, this is an energy. This is a power. This is a force. You can tell when somebody loves something. If they love what they do, it's not work. I'm going to say that again. When I say I love me some conjure, I do it for free, and I have done it for free, but I don't do it for service for free, okay? I want y'all to understand this, why this is important, because I wrote this down. Good treatment is the best root work. What's up, A. Johnson? What's up, love? Good treatment is the best root work, the best conjure, the best spell work, the best prayer work ever. A lot of people don't understand. And when they say certain things, if you are truly walking in that frequency, that vibration, and you had love for the Loas, the love for the Inkisi, the love for the Orisha, even in your Bible, it says very clearly, how can you have love for Oladamari, the Mighty and Zombie, the El Shaddai, the Elohim, or any other deity whom you've never seen, but despise your brother and sister that is made in their image and after their likeness? I want to talk to you. I want to talk to any man or woman that want to do real magic, that truly has love for God and what looks like God, that is in the image of that deity. Now, y'all know I believe God is a female, okay? Masculine energy, feminine energy, Oregon energy, frequency. How can you truly practice a science? How can you truly call on a deity and then turn around and look at somebody that's a child of Yemiya, a child of Oshun, a child of Shango, a child of Oya, or a child of Ezeli Dontor, or any of the Orishas, and then turn around and despise them. Try to trip them up with the same magic, the same ashe, the same chi that you say you have love for God. Let me explain something, y'all. Most people that come around me, they get intoxicated with my ashe, my chi, because of how I treat them. Even though we done all heard, do unto others as others, you will want others do unto you. It's in everybody's tradition of how to treat each other. Alafia. But when it comes down to true magic, you have a problem loving other people because you have a problem loving yourself. This is why I say sugar and spice and everything nice. If you're not good to you, you're not going to be good to nobody else. And you cannot profess to love Ola Damari, but you cannot stand a child of Oya. You cannot stand a child of... See, let me ask something. How we treat each other, it tells our story. It tells where we are mentally and emotionally. You ain't got to like nobody to hold a door for them when you see them with a bag of groceries. I don't care what your beliefs is. I don't care what your preference is. I don't care whether you initiated, uninitiated. I don't care if you've been crowned for 47 years. Why is it that what you practice don't give you human decency from the love of the Creator? Because if you say that you love Obatala and you say that Obatala created man, then why you got a problem with... See, and everyone in the ATR, they tell us how to treat ourselves and they tell us how to treat one another. I want to talk to some real root workers. I want to talk to some real conjurers. See, you don't have to worry about me messing you over because I ain't going to mess me over. Now I got a right to protect me when you don't trust you. Because it ain't me that you don't trust. You don't trust me because you see yourself. Come on here, somebody. See, a lot of us think that people doing root work and conjure work on us because of us. No, it's something in you that they don't want to recognize in themselves. And it's easier to destroy it in you than to destroy it in themselves. I know I'm talking on tonight. I want to do some real root work and some real conjure. I want to work with real magic. Real magic. Real energy. Treatment by definition, sir and ma'am. It don't matter what your Itah say. It doesn't matter what the Apocrypha say. It doesn't matter what kind of parable and all's wise favor you believe in. When you don't understand, the Almighty said through love and kindness, I'm going to rebuild. How many people that profess to be so powerful? Ask them how many houses have they built. I'll wait for it. I'll wait for it. You such a lover of Apollo. You such a lover of Kabbalah. How many people have you built up? Huh? I treat people and I help people. If you are Tata, Mumbo, Hugana, this is why you're supposed to be evolving through your practice so you can understand the love that that spirit or those ancestors have for you. And then it should be easy for you. It's easy for me to treat you the way I want to be treated. I don't need a reading for that. I don't need... A lot of people get upset with me when I no longer give them my good treatment. Because when you don't respect my good treatment, I realize you don't respect the power of love. Aye, Bobo. Y'all hear me? Tell me how you get down with the Loas and then you can't get down with me. Just because I don't practice like you practice? How can you not discern the love I have for the spirit? How you ain't figured out by now this ain't a put on? How you, if you are so divinely connected with spirit, that's why I say sugar and spice and everything nice. This is not you walking around kumbaya, everybody. This is not you walking around oblivious to people, places, and things. No, this is with you with a divine understanding that you initially wake up every morning with good intentions for self and good intentions for your brothers and sisters until they show you differently. The word treatment means the manner in which someone behaves towards or deals with someone and something. See, you can say all day long. See, I want to talk to my real root workers that know how to go in there and cleanse that heart and that mind. I want to talk to my real spiritualists that can read between the lines. I want to talk to my real conjurers that know spirits. They know how to discern between the good and the bad. You're not going to play games with them. You can say whatever you want to. Voodoo is the wisdom reincarnated within ourselves. Exactly. Not only is voodoo is most of these people that practice any spiritual, most of this stuff came out of voodoo. And the only reason why they want to reject voodoo as what it is because you don't want to associate it with Africa. That's all. All this arguing back and forth and where things came from and what land. Let me keep it real simple. It ain't but one land mass that human kind started, and that's in Africa. And if it was good enough for them then, it's good enough for me here in 2023. Okay? If it was powerful enough to create colleges and civilizations and all these sciences, oh baby, I'd rather deal with the original. He said he's the Lord God of the old. Okay? So let me get on, because I want to really get to this. Now, since we understand, if somebody is telling you that they have love for you, it is not the words, y'all. It's the action. It is the treatment. I'm going to say it again. It's how you treat yourself. It's how you treat your ancestors. It's how you treat your Loa. It's how you treat your Orisha. It don't start with the Orishas. It don't start with the Loas. It don't start with them Pungos. It starts how you first start treating you. How can you have love for you and let somebody mistreat you? Make it make sense. 1 + 1 is 2. It don't matter what ATR you in. You can go around here and tell anybody you want that you love yourself. If you are allowing poor treatment to exist in your reality, I don't care what you practice. You're not doing good root work. It's all you do is go around and try to demean people and take something away from people, and you're not trying to build not only yourself but other people, then you really don't have love for this practice. If you're more concerned about how you look than how you represent what you look like, treatment, if you went to a restaurant and they treated you well, you're going to want to go back. If you went to a doctor and him or her treated you well, you're going to want to go back. So we know how powerful, if you got treated well, I don't care how stingy you are, you're going to tip that person because of the treatment. If you know what it is to be treated well, you're not going to allow somebody to treat you anything different, or that's going to be a problem. I don't care what you practice. If you are a healer, it's about your treatment. If you're a card reader, it's about your treatment. If you are work with necromancy and you about the ancestor, it's still about treatment. I am good to my spirits, and they are good to me in return. I don't know where you learning spirituality, but mistreating your spirits and then expecting them to stand up for you and fight for you like they going the last mile. I don't understand. I'm going to go out my way for you because I want you to go out your way for me. If you show me you got it for me, anytime I tell you something that is important to me and you postpone that, you're teaching me about my treatment. Because I didn't treat you like that. See, a lot of y'all got excuses for everything. But you don't understand real magic. Love magic. These live streams aren't about anyone in particular. This is universal laws, and we all can learn from it. Exactly. Thank you, Minister Mario. It's sad that we even got to say that. I want y'all to understand. I taught my sister this. I don't care how a man or woman mess up with you. They will never ever forget good treatment. Even if you decide to no longer deal with them. It is hard to no longer have that person doing that good treatment in your life. If you ever had a good massage, you're going to be comparing that massage to any other massage you get. It's just universal. Universal laws are laws, spiritual laws. I'll teach a class on it one day for you. This ain't the time for it. This is why a lot of people are not. You talking now, Pastor? Okay. Now, the reason why I want to talk about this, because I want to talk about this herb. It's called allspice. Every spirit, every Orisha loves and works with this energy. This is basically an all-purpose herb. Okay? I have the oil here, allspice, and I also have the powder form. I have other stuff, but because it comes in but I want to explain this in conjure. I want to explain this in magic. Allspice breaks spells, protects against evil influence. It boosts your willpower, your courage, and your energy. It helps clear your energy blockages, and it is potent in any work. In other words, it makes all your spiritual work stronger. Okay? Now, why am I talking about this? When allspice or love is in your life, it is going to strengthen more than one area of your life. When somebody or someone is good for you or something is good for you, it's going to move on more than one area of your life. When love steps in, y'all, and when you start loving yourself, it changes everything. It changes the way you see things. It changes the way you hear things. It changes the way you move. And this is why, let me tell y'all something. Even though I've gotten hurt, disappointed, I always knew it was never the Orishas. I always knew it was never the Impungo. I always knew it was never the Loas. It is people that have been broken, whether it is of their own or somebody did it to them, and they have not repaired themselves. And I am not going to allow that treatment, that broken mentality, that fractured mentality to mess up my good treatment. Because God good to me, spirit good to me, ancestors good to me. So when I conjure for y'all, that's why my mentality is the way that it is. That's why I believe. I got a cousin named Spicy. This is for her. The best home blessing you can put in your house, male or female, gay, straight or bi, is put that good treatment. When you prepare them pancakes in love. Put that good treatment in there. Make it hard for him on it. Let me tell you something. I don't care how good that restaurant is down the road. If you handle your business. My great grandmother used to make. I had a particular way that I like my pancakes, and they call them silver dollars. And she used to put the blueberry in them, right? So I didn't like my pancakes dark. She always that's that good treatment. That's why every time I talk about other people's pancakes, I got to go back to her pancakes, because she cared about how I wanted things. See, when somebody put your needs and put what you want and how you want it in front, that's called thoughtfulness. When you season their life with thoughtfulness. Conjure, y'all. And when she prepared them, she did. And then when she did she did muffins, and she made it taste like a cake. So every time I eat somebody else's muffins and somebody else's bread, that good treatment, y'all, you will never be forgotten. You can be dead in the grave, they still gonna be thinking about you. Because that good conjure, when you as a man or woman go into a thing with love, and that you're doing things for the right reason, and you there to treat yourself good, and you will treat baby, Is somebody good to you? Sir or ma'am? If somebody good to you, it's hard for you to leave them alone. And it's hard for you not to remember them. Even if you mess up, even the prodigal son said, my daddy is good to me. He's so good to his servants. Even the servants eat good. And I don't even have to go back. His treatment's so good in his house that you don't even have to be a son. You can be a servant and he's still good. Is anybody hearing me? When you don't think like this and you ain't out here doing conjuring, and you always thinking about who you can hurt and who is jealous of you, you in the wrong energy. You on the wrong freak. I don't care what you practice. When you walking around here with no trust, you in a different vibration. You're going to see the evil in anybody. Hell, you see the evil in God. You don't even trust your Orishas. You don't even trust your Impungos. You don't even trust your own thoughts. Why you going to make it like you don't trust me? You don't trust self. Because my treatment is good. Did y'all hear me? I'm good to people. I treat people well. I treat people I don't even like well. Is y'all hearing me? Because how I treat you don't say nothing about you. How I treat you say everything about me. I'm going to say that again. How you treat somebody says everything about you, not them. How they allow you to treat them says something about them. How you behave only speaks of you, nobody else. When you can sit down and let somebody serve you well and don't tip them, it don't say nothing about the server. It says all about the customer. I want to talk to you. You can be in Ifa, you can be in Voodoo, you can be in Santeria, you can be in Lukumi, you can be in Congo, you can be a seer, you can be whatever you want to be. But at the end of the day, when somebody's sugar and spice and everything nice, greetings. Huh? When I get around people, I try to make people feel I go out my way. I am good. I have specialized in treating people well. But most people specialize in receiving good treatment, but they don't specialize in reciprocating good treatment. There go my eldest son. My eldest son will tell you, and my kids, I bought them what they want, whether I liked it or not. Whether I thought it was good for them or not. I believe in treating people well. I believe in treating my clients well. That's why my conjure is strong. That's why my works are strong. That's why the spirits love me. Because if Ezra Lee want what she want, I'm giving that to her. I'm fit to give her what she want because she giving me what I want. If I go to Baron Samzi, I'm giving him what he wants. If I go to Oya, I'm giving her what she wants. All of y'all that like to short change and don't like to treat your spirits well, you like to starve them out, don't expect that kind of treatment. They service me because I stand up for them and I represent them well and I bring honor to them. I make them look good. I make them proud. Huh? When was the last time you got a reading and somebody said that you make them proud? Wait a minute. Stealing money from people. He's treating people well. You know what? I love this. This person came in and said this. And you know why? This is why I love this. In life, and I want y'all to learn this. I'm gonna drop some wisdom to y'all. In life, when people are jealous of your influence, and they're not gonna call it jealousy. They're not gonna call it jealousy. They're not gonna call it envy. What they're gonna say, they're gonna try to find fault in you. They're going to totally disregard anything we just got through talking about. There's nothing wrong with anything that I said. This is the person or the woman that will walk up to you and overlook everything about your outfit and talk about the lint on your shoulder. Will totally overlook everything else just to say something negative. And that negative comment has nothing to do with you. It has all to do with the individual. When people are nasty, that's their treatment. I'm going to say that again. Can I say this? When we do work, we have to put our ashe into our work. It don't matter what our practice is. And whatever energy we have, we put that into that work. When all people know how to do is treat people with disrespect and nastiness, and I know because you are receiving the treatment, but you got to know that's not your energy, that's their energy. And that says about them. And don't let a them problem be a you problem. I'm going to say that again. Don't let a them problem be a you problem. It ain't my energy. It ain't my energy. That ain't how I treat people. If I don't agree with something, I keep it pushing. My son said, and that's why people will return to your good treatment. Return your good treatment for evil and get back game. Yeah. Let me tell y'all something. I don't let how people respond to me dictate in my life how I'm going to treat me and treat people I care about. I don't care how many people don't value my treatment. I'm going to say that again. I hope that somebody listening to me, I don't care what you practice. I don't let other people that are grown, that do not know how to respond or handle or value my treatment that has been exhibited before them, make me stop being the way that I am. What I will do is disassociate myself from out of their presence. I had my Olokun fed last weekend. Today is my birthday party. All right, happy birthday. I have my Olokun as well. Right over there. And so, I want to say this. If you are taking better care of your pots than your children, it's a problem. If you're taking better care of your pots than your husband or wife, that's a problem. If you're taking better care of your your Loas or your Inkisi better than you're taking care of self, you're not doing this right. You cannot bring glory to the ATRs when you are not well, when you're not good. You understand? This is what I mean by good treatment. When we burn the incense, all spice is what it is. All spice. And these orishas and these spirits love what this energy within this particular herb or plant can do. And when you think about yourself as this, all spice, you should be what the song says, every woman or every man. There should be so much to you that you don't evolve in such a way that you're able to bring so much to somebody's life and treat them so well that they cannot deny the goodness. You know how we'll say, oh, God is good anytime and all the time. That's what they should be able to say about you. Huh? It should be that they don't understand the level of your treatment. Anybody ever travel with me? Anybody ever work with me will tell you, even as a UPS driver at Christmas, most people love working with me. They try to get and work with me every year because I understand how to treat people. Some of you guys, I'm going to say this again. It's not the evil in the world. It's not who's against you. It's how you treat people. Your lack of understanding that you're not good at treating strong men and strong women good. Your inability to be around other confident people and still treat them good without trying to diffuse them in some type of way so you can feel comfortable in their space. Your inability to be around somebody successful or in a place in life that you're not at right now, and not take what they're saying as degrading you in any form or fashion. It's your inability to treat them well where they are. And thank God that God got somebody there. That somebody has that type of revelation. No, you don't know how to treat people that don't need you. Uh-oh. I'm going to say it again. You don't know how to treat people good that do not need you. If they're not needy, you don't know how to behave with them. And that's not good. You shouldn't have to be in somebody's life. And the only way that you know how to behave and be good to people is when they have a need for you. That's a power trip. You don't have to come to me broken for me to treat you good. You don't have to come to me ignorant for me to treat you good. You don't have to come to me without resource for me to treat you good. You could come already equipped, already whole, and I still know how to treat you. It is too many people in these ATRs. The only people that you know how to treat are people that is kissing your behind or running behind you. You don't know how to treat an equal or somebody above you. You lose it when somebody has something you don't got, or somebody's advanced above you. You don't no longer how to walk in harmony with that individual. I'm never going to be the best looking man in every room. I'm never going to be the smartest man in every room. I'm never going to be the most anointed man in every room. That's irrational. I'm never going to be the best dressed. I'm going to be hard to beat. But I know that God got somebody, a man, out there a little better than me, finer than me, smarter than me, to walk around. And the only time you're going to feel confident is that when people are beneath you. You got other stuff going on. You should be able to treat people good because that's what's in you. When somebody disagrees with you, that doesn't mean they're against you. When you have fallen short of your obligations or your promises, that does not mean that that person hates you, because they no longer trust you with responsibility. They're being wise so they don't get caught into that same situation. When you have dropped the ball so many times, that person needs to you got to understand, you have taught them that they cannot give you certain responsibilities because you will drop the ball. That's all that is. They know how to treat themselves. They're not going to continuously get into it with you because they realize that you don't value those things. Those things don't set priority in your life. That is a wise man and a wise woman staying out of trouble. And y'all stay friends longer if they continue to not trust you with certain things. That's just wisdom, y'all. And you can practice any kind of root work, any kind of conjure you want to. This is the good treatment, is the best prayer you can ever do. I'm here to tell you. I'm taking this alum and I'm going to put it on this charcoal and burn it some more. Some of y'all done made conjure all about everybody being about you. There's some people don't even know you exist. I'm always going to be the only man in every room. Just imagine how much great understanding and revelation we will receive if Apostle really teaches us the unknown. That's real talk. Let me tell y'all something. If they're upset about the information I'm sharing, what about the information I'm not sharing? I'm here to do magic. I'm not here to tell you what these other people are doing, but because I can only speak for myself. But I personally am here to do magic. And whether that be in voodoo, Santeria, Lukumi, Apollo, or whether that be in Kabbalah, whether that be in mysticism, shamanism, necromancy, it don't matter. I'm here for manifestation. End of story. I hope this helped you. I hope you go study. I hope you get you some understanding. And I hope you don't allow, if you know how to give good treatment, If you do, and you know the power of good treatment, you don't have nothing to be disappointed about. When I'm done with somebody, I don't hex them. I don't curse them. I pull my good treatment away. I stop giving them my good treatment. That's all. I stop giving them my goodness because they don't value it. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm just take that good old treatment and take it to somebody that's going to appreciate it. Most people that I walk away with get mad with me. You didn't value my treatment. You showed me over and over and over. And now I heard you loud and clear. Now we're moving right along. And I'm going to find somebody that can recognize what I do and love what I do and going to resonate with me and embrace what I do. And we're going to move forward in life. That's what I mean by sugar and spice and everything nice. All right? I got Darius down here. For reversal. Oh, they ain't one ready for that. Well, Apostle, what kind of root I need to use? Reversal. I love my family. I wish you practice what you preach and stop dogging out people behind the scenes. Hold on. Apollo, shame on you using people. I thank you so much for you coming into my life. Let me explain something to you. I appreciate you coming in my life and sharing your opinion. But you know what will help you out more than coming in my life and expressing your opinions in my life? That you will go and what you think I should be doing for people, you go do it for people. One thing I believe in, if you don't like how I treat people, show me how to do better. Show me what your God, what your spirit, your ancestors, and you treat them better. And you do for them better than I could do. And that's the best thing you can ever do. See, one thing about it is, when you don't appreciate what kind of man I am, you can always go be a better man. If you don't think I'm a good Tata or Palero or a Hugon, then all you got to do is go and out-treat them. Do what's in your heart. And then you show me by an example. You do it. And you be the example that you feel like I am not. And let your light shine. And let everybody see your good works and then glorify. That's how you do that. So I appreciate you coming in my life, helping my algorithm, and sharing your unwarranted, unsolicited opinion. But we thank you for that. And we appreciate you so very much for helping me on tonight. Because you changed no opinion. I need a ladder for the way they reach you. They don't. But it's okay. Because those type of people have learned how to treat people from the people that they learn from. I didn't learn that. I learned to tend to my own business. Keep my opinions to myself. Unless somebody asks. That's how I learn how to treat people. That's how I do it. But I do realize that there are other people that hide behind social media, and they have to learn how to grow up and develop as a human being, and then not allowing certain things to fester in themselves when at the end of the day nobody did anything for you. Can you do a video on how to be proactive, please? I actually did that before in my YouTube. Do not come on here doing all that on this YouTube channel. That's rude and disgusting. Well, that they learned, listen guys, out here on social media, I want to say this. This is how these people have learned how to treat people they disagree with. This is how they've been taught by their madrinas and padrinos how to handle situations. If we as parents in the natural train our child how to handle situations, our children are going to emulate that behavior. In the same way, spiritually, a lot of these people are a direct result of the people that taught them. And they're only doing what is proper in their society. They don't know how to do any, they don't know how to resolve other issues that they disagree with, or they feel that it's untrue or unfair. That's how they deal. Because they themselves, that's how they behave. And we still win. They learned today. Reversal, stop gossip, and money. And y'all got to understand, I'm going to show y'all something. Give y'all some wisdom if you're going to be out here. This is why you need to be established before you get on social media. So when people try to tell you what you are and what you're not, you have a resume. I don't have one person or two people that I can use as a resume. I have many people that speak of what I talk about. So when you have already have a track record, this type of stuff does nothing but elevation. Because what they did tonight only proves one thing. They don't know how to treat nobody. All right, and then we got money blessing. And you know the sad thing about it? I already know where it's coming from. And if I was not, if I wasn't raised the way I was raised, I could easily discount what people are saying. I'm not speaking because of a word about anything other than I don't have time for it. I still get to live my real life. When I get off of social media, I still live this same life that I was living. This is not a good look. Of course it's not. And we know exactly where it's coming from. And we know who's behind it. And the sad thing about all of this is that if you want to show me how to treat you, show me how to treat you by how you treat me. We teach people how to treat us by how we act. And for me to be 50-year-old and these people to be up in their age and this is how they choose to handle stuff, this is how you chose, and at the end of the day, I'm still gonna prosper. I'm gonna still be in good health. I'm still gonna own and continue to amass in success and prosperity. At the end of the day, you guys are going to learn how to handle situations and circumstances. They have no clue what the truth is and making statements off of lies and false feelings. That's right, Minister Mario. But that's how but let me say this. This is how a lot of stuff get. And this is something, my son is on here. I've never involved my children in any beef or situation that I had with anybody. A good leader never gets their children involved in their situation. I'm going to explain why. Because your children are learning how to conduct themselves in spirituality. And they cannot learn how to conduct and grow in spirituality in war about things they don't understand what they're in war about. I do not involve my saints, my members, in anything that I am engaging in. I don't put them involved because it's my job to protect them. Now, I may not be the greatest in some other body's eye, but one thing my members and my children can tell you, I've never involved them in things that I was dealing with. I never put them in harm's way with anybody or getting them involved. I don't play that. I tell them I'm going to handle this because I'm a leader. I'm an example of how you handle situations and circumstances. No one has ever done anything for me spiritually for free. Apostle Ely and I paid very well and will give more than what is there. And the thing, Mr. Mario, let them believe what they want. We have Zelle. Anything that I pay and I do, I have Zelle to prove. I have text messages. I don't have to argue with nobody. This is why even my kids, I used to tell my kids, stay out of me and your mama's stuff because you don't know why we argue. I know that's your mama, but you don't know why I'm saying what I'm saying. So stay out of our stuff. This is how children get. If the children get in grown folks' business, that's how they get hurt because you don't know what's going on between mom and daddy. And when you don't know what's going on in a situation, as the young people say, and the old people say, you don't know the flavor of the Kool-Aid, it's best not to drink it. Because you don't know what you're embarking in. Because you don't know. I'm just not petty enough. I don't listen. And let me tell y'all something. Could you guys tell these people that none of you guys feel robbed by me? I don't want to say it. Do any of you guys feel, some of you guys done spent over $6,000, $7,000, $8,000? Anybody that got services from me on my app, on my social media platform, could you tell these people, did you feel robbed? I don't want to say it. You the one that I served. I just had a young lady that came from Virginia. She texted me again how well she's doing and how she the cleansing I did on her. So I need y'all to talk to them. Do you feel robbed? Since they say I'm robbing, I'm gonna give y'all a chance. Because it's better to hear it from my clients than to hear it from me. Did you get it? I got you, Draper. I do your money blessing. I'm gonna let my followers speak for me. Since they say I'm robbing y'all, you tell them how you feel. We're gonna let y'all put it out there. If you got services from Apostle Ely, do you feel robbed? You're welcome. I appreciate you. I just took care of it in my pocket. If I did conjure work for you, if I did prayer work for you, if I did graveyard work for you, if I did courtroom work for you, do you feel robbed? I sent Tyron to you. I knew you could do it. Oh, you the one sent her to me. Thank you so much for trusting me. She said that somebody that she really trusted told her to come to me. And thank you for that. And thank you for trusting me with her. I really appreciate it. That means a lot to me. And I appreciate, she was telling me about how I treated her when she came down here. And that means a lot to me. I appreciate you saying that. A lot of times people get out here and say certain things. They don't realize how many people I service and how many people I help. And I go out my way for people. And I always do above what I say I was going to do. Now, what I want them to do, the person that you defending, I want them to get on their social media platform and ask people, do they feel robbed? My flock, my church members, my clients are on here. They done spoke. Now, I want you to do what I did and put it out there and allow them to say, do they feel robbed? Never felt robbed. When you don't have nobody to testify, you don't have a case. In the court of law, they say if you ain't got a witness, they throw the case out. The charges are no good. Y'all see how to handle things? Don't go arguing back and forth with people. Do your work. Let your work speak for you. And then let your clientele speak for you. People can make whatever allegations they want to make. At the end of the day, your work speaks for you. Say, y'all, he worked, she said, y'all, he worked every penny. Life-saving. Actions speak louder than words. Church is great. God is good all the time. Yeah, I got Draper with the money blessing. Thank you, Minister Mario. I think this is appropriate. I think this is the best way to handle stuff. Instead of going back and forth with people's opinion, let the work that you do speak for you. Let how you conduct yourself speak for you. People can say whatever they want at the end of the day. My record as a father speaks for me. My record as a pastor speaks for me. My record as, even you could talk to my hoes. It speaks for me. I done been a side piece and I done been a main entree. They'll even tell you how good I am. Everything you do and get timely results. Your services are worth every charge and more. Thank you there, Darius. I have some people really give to my causes and stuff. So y'all know, hey, it speaks for itself. These grown people, this they money, they time, they energy, and they ass shape. Y'all see how to handle this from now on? If you find yourself in a situation where people making those type of allegations, let your work speak for you. Let somebody go and post. People can say whatever they want to say, but the proof is in the pudding. My name is Bill Cosby, Jello Pudding Pops. I guarantee you can't get people to speak up for you like this because my work speaks for me. I've raised the dead. More than one occasion. I have put the stop on a whole lot of things. I brought people out of prison with life imprisonment and still brought them out. I've turned the many things around. And I'm still going to do it. And I thank God for the anointing. And I still don't want your life. I like what God has done in my life. All you got to do is go on my website and get a consultation. There's no need to want when I got services out there. You are the real McCoy. Oh, Lord. Don't do that, y'all. Y'all making them jealous. Don't do that. Y'all making them jealous. That's why I keep getting these random people. They wish their voice had the kind of impact, but it don't. I got too much clout. God done gave me too much. I know you feel sad that you, out of everything you done, it still ain't gonna work. Thank you for the number. All you got to do is go in my bio. Click on my my picture, and go on my bio and go to my website. It's right there. All that stuff right there. My love, you are way too much. A way to be accused of such. Yes. I appreciate it. They can't, like, y'all making them jealous. It ain't me, it's y'all. The way y'all treat me on this social media platform, they be saying, why him, Lord? Why him, Ola Damari? Why him, Mighty and Zombie? Why him, El Shaddai? Why him, Elohim? God said, because I say so. He said, you look like Bruce Leroy with that soul glow. Yes. Child, I love how y'all treat me. It's so much better to do it this way, guys. Let people say what they're going to say. They can't prove none of that. Thank you for cash apping me just because I'm Apostle Ely. Thank you for cash apping me just because that's Brother Mario. And thank you for cash apping because you still want me to get up here and do what I do. Put your name on, let me say it, Trey said, put your name on it and let us know the beef real. That's right. Stop hiding behind these fake accounts. Put your picture out there like I do. Instead of being envious of Apostle, let his success inspire you in the right direction. That's right. I am inspiring them. They just don't know how to handle my inspiration. They wish. They're trying to figure out where the conjure. What is it that I do? I love you back. I appreciate you. I love the men and the women. The boys and the girls. The ups and the downs. That's right. Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate you for showing out on this social media platform and appreciating the things that I've been going through and dealing with. And I thank you so very much. And please, I know y'all know it, but thank you so much for testifying. Done sent that person over here to get embarrassed. We love you, Apostle. Yeah, they don't even know. It's like kids. You be, oh, that's my mama. That's my daddy. That's my tata. That's my mama. Honey, when you don't know what's real. And they don't love you enough to tell you the truth. I've never put my children, I've never put my saints. I don't do that. I have certain people in my church that tell me, Apostle, I want to pray for. I said, Only time I let my saints pray for me, they have to be in my church and they have to do a group prayer. I do not let people pray for me. If they want to pray for me, I have to be present. I make sure that they are secure. I do not because I know what type of work I do. I know what kind of conjure I do. And I do not put not only my children, but I do not put any of my spiritual children or God children in harm's way. If the Spirit sent me out here, I can stand my ground. I should be able to defend what God has given me. That's my responsibility. I don't care how strong Mario get. Mario would never be in front of me to defend me. I defend Apostle. I would never put Natasha. I would never put Trey. My son, all three of my sons are gifted. I would even to this day, I would not put them. My mom is not nothing to play. My mother is living. My sister is a police officer, a popo. My sister is a sheriff, and I still don't put her. I got uncles. God gave me this. I love y'all too much to allow y'all to be put in harm's way over some ignorance. But other people don't love their people like that. I've seen pastors do it. I've seen madrinas do it. I've seen padrinos do it. I've seen a lot of people do that. I don't believe in that. I believe it's my job to protect you. It's not your job to defend me. Because if I'm so good, my goodness is going to show. And one thing I'll tell anybody, if you bought something from me, I'm going to say it like this. If you bought something from me, show me the receipts that you bought. If you paid something for me, all you have to do is show the receipts. I was watching Judge Judy. She didn't want to hear their testimony. She wanted receipts. If you did something for me and you paid something for me, show me the receipts. Post them. That's all you got to do. You don't have to call me a liar. You can prove to me to be a liar. Because if you pay for something, every business give out a receipt. Pops, worlds beyond Mem. But I'm sharpening my blade and cycle. One thing, if you believe what you're being told, ask them to show you the receipts. That's one thing. Receipts don't lie. I might lie, but receipts don't lie. Energy don't lie. I might lie, but energy don't lie. And receipts don't lie. If you pay cash, they're going to give you a receipt. If you use a credit card, they're going to give you a receipt. If you use a debit card, they're going to give you a receipt. If you pay for me, oh, Mr. Mario, or Mama Susan or Monique or anybody in my church, you got receipts. That's all you got to do. You ain't got to cry about it. You ain't got to holler about it, argue about it, cuss about it. All you got to do is show the receipts. When I was around here lying about Trey wasn't my son, all his mama did went and got that blood test, and Dana said, "Shut up, you're lying." I can be called a lie and proven to be a liar. All you got to do is show the receipts. It's so simple. I was like, no, I ain't been with her. Dana said, you is the father. You is 999999999999999 not the father. So I'm Apostle Samuel Jr. I can be proven to be a liar, but I need receipts, baby. I need them receipts. I have Omarosa anointing. Omarosa come with the receipts. Omarosa come with the receipts. That's what kind of anointing I got in 2023. I got receipts. I pay for everything with receipts. All right. Thank you so much. And thank y'all for cash apping me just because. I want to rob. Just because I'm not robbing y'all. Thank you for your cash apps. We thank you so very much. And we appreciate you for showing up and showing out for Apostle Ely. Actions speak louder than words. I love you and thank you so much for standing up so very strong for Apostle Ely. You did good, Apostle. Thank you. Much love, guys. Good night.